Hey guys, how you doing? jpsarrireviews here. Now, Prime1 Studio this week is releasing a new pre-order for the Lord of the Rings franchise, the Uruk-Hai Berserker 1/4 scale statue, and man, it looks great. It looks terrifying, but it looks amazing. So in this video, I want to look at it. I want to break it down for you, the good and the bad, and ultimately let you know if I think you need to add this to your Lord of the Rings collection or not. So in the next couple of minutes, stay tuned. Alright guys, I'm here at the Prime1 Studios website. I will have the link in the description as usual for those who are interested. And here's the piece, the Uruk-Hai Berserker. And man, this piece looks amazing. There's a regular version and of course a deluxe version. And we're going to look at the deluxe version. The price for this is $1,100 plus shipping. You can choose the payment plan up to what, 11, 12 payments. You pay the deposit today and of course you make your payments, or you pay all at once. It's up to you. This is going to be released, according to this, between December of 2021 and March of 2022. So you got plenty time. It's the Lord of the Rings. The scale is 1/4 scale. The dimensions there is 93.3 centimeters, 48.4 centimeters, with the right hand and sword equipped. And of course 81.7 centimeters, 56.2 centimeters, 49.3 centimeters, holding a severe head. So there's a couple dimensions. It weighs 13.2 kilograms. This is pretty much a 1/4 scale piece. Now let's read the description, and then of course we're going to look at the pictures. Prime1 Studio is proud to present the latest addition to the premium Masterline series 1/4 scale Uruk-Hai Berserker from the epic fantasy adventure film series The Lord of the Rings. Uruk-Hai are already some of the strongest and most brutal warriors of Middle-earth. However, the Battle of Helm's Deep called for something else. Behold the Berserker. The Uruk-Hai Berserkers are larger, more barbaric, more bloodthirsty versions of your basic Uruk-Hai warriors. Before sent to battle, their tight-fitted helmet was filled with the blood of the enemy, sending them into a battle frenzy. This Uruk-Hai Berserker here stands 37 inches tall upon a Battle of Helm's Deep base featuring the Uruk-Hai flag. The Berserker stands in a victory pose, his sword high in the air, being the main attack on the deeping wall. They do not die easily. All throughout his body you can see fresh wounds, old wounds, and even a couple of arrows that are pierced in his body. Fresh off a kill and ready for the next one, the Berserker takes no prisoners. Scary dude for sure. The deluxe version will allow you to display your Uruk-Hai Berserker's ferocity in a multitude of ways, complete with 2 portraits that will allow you to show the true gruesome face of the Berserker, and to switch out each on the left and right hands if you want dual wielding swords, or the Berserker holding the severe head of a rhythming warrior. The choice is yours. A true masterpiece that not only grabs your attention but also tells the story of one of the most brutal warriors in the entire Lord of the Rings franchise. We have crafted this show-stopping statue with the utmost attention to detail and concept design to bring you the most movie-accurate Uruk-Hai Berserker on the market. An excellent addition to your collection and must-have for Lord of the Rings fans everywhere. A specification: you get 1 Lord of the Rings design theme base, 2 swappable portraits, helmet, no helmet, 2 swappable left hands, normal, holding sword, 2 swappable right hands, holding severe head and holding a sword. Of course, we know it's a prototype shown, and you get the 360 there. Now let's look at the pictures. And this is with the, of course, with the helmet, and man, this looks so terrifying. When I saw this, of course, when they promoted this months ago, I was impressed. I really love this design. Man, it looks so terrifying, and the paint job, he's, all bloody. He's definitely a definition of monstrosity. He is a monster, ready to kill. He's a killing machine for sure. I gotta be honest with you. For many years, I've always seen Wood at Workshop as the leader when it comes about the Lord of the Rings collectibles. And I don't think a company was even closer to match the quality that they offer and the amazing art and the likeness of the art. But I do believe now, with Prime1 Studio coming into this battle, I think Prime1 Studio is taking that crown, at least, or, I'm just talking about right now for what they're showcasing. Of course, these are prototypes. They haven't really, none of these are production pieces. So we still gotta wait until that happens. But if they come out as closer to this definitely Prime1 Studio will be at the forefront when it comes about the Lord of the Rings. No doubt about it. It is amazing what they're doing. The quality, the art, the design, these are not just average, 1/6 scale or even smaller scale. These are larger scale. And the detail that it's pretty much that's put into these pieces, it's amazing. And I would say that they are killing it. Not only because they're doing the 1/4 scale pieces, they're also doing the dioramas. So they're doing all sort of things. And to me, it is amazing what they're accomplishing. So if you are really I would say a hardcore Lord of the Rings fan, this is something that you need to pay attention to. This is a piece that is going to look so terrifying, but amazingly terrifying in your collection. And this is the severe hit. Of course, this is definitely not something that you see most of the time. I don't even think that Weta Workshop was as cruel or as bloody on the depictions, but this is it. This is the one that really showcases blood and gore. It is a gory piece. Look at that. And of course, you got the swappable heads. Man, I don't know which one is scarier. This is definitely scary. But this one, man, not knowing exactly what's inside, that's also scary. Really love this. And I'm telling you, I'm amazed by what Prime1 Studio has been doing so far with these pieces, with the Lord of the Rings. They have come really, really strong. And in my opinion, this is one of the strongest pieces they have. I love Aragon. I think it's a great piece. Love the base in Aragon. Some of the likeness in Aragon, it's okay. I would say 95% okay. This is, in my opinion, a much better piece overall because of what it represents. It's really, I don't know, it just, look at that. It just has so much presence. All those arrows piercing his body. He's not stopping there. He's just ready to kill. All the scars in his body, man, the colors that they use. This is a scary piece, but it's wonderfully made. Look at that. And I know that not everyone will jump into this because most people, they want just the main characters, and they want some representation of the protagonist in the film. But in my opinion, if you are really a hardcore The Lord of the Rings fan, then to you, this is something that is treasure just to look at. This is something that you are looking, something totally different from your collection. Because, most of the time, companies, they concentrate on protagonists. They concentrate on the main evil guy, the villain in the story. They concentrate on all those things. They don't concentrate on the characters around it. And this is what Prime1 Studio is doing. It's concentrating also in giving you characters that not necessarily always get the love when it comes about collectibles. And you get in something like that. And Prime1 is not afraid to really give you that, because nobody was really asking for this. Definitely, I wouldn't say that will be the priority for most, but in my opinion, it's a great start, at least to showcase that Prime1 is means business. They just don't. They're not here just to give you, what everyone expects. They are gonna give you something that is totally out of the left field, and it's different, but it's also refreshing and it's gorgeous. Even in all the ugliness of this character, it is a gorgeous piece. Bloody and all. Man, there are a lot of pictures, so many different angles. I haven't really, I like with the one with the mask, with the helmet, but to be honest with you, this one is also good. This is scarier though. Those eyes, they're all great. And that severe head, man, that's grotesque. But so fitting to the character. Look at that. Man, I love that with the sword. It looks like Wolverine with those claws. Man, that's scary. That's the marking there. Different swords. Oh, the battle. This is a battle that, wow. Man, love the detail on that base. Love the, there's even blood in his toes. This, the detail, man. The detail they added to this piece is pretty much, it's unreal. Look at that. Look, let me go back to this one. I love this helmet for sure. Even without, it's just an amazing looking piece. Wow. Man, all those arrows. Terrific. This is a terrific piece, man. Man, look at that. I'm amazed. Normally, I'm always amazed. You're going to notice in all my videos, I'm always amazed by everything I look at. That's the reason I'm looking at it, because I'm amazed. But this one, definitely, I was not really expecting much. But now looking at it, I see so much detail. So much attention to detail from Prime1. And I'm really amazed. I'm in awe of what Prime1 is accomplishing. They're doing something, you know, every company has something different to offer. XM Studios, Sideshow Collectibles, all the companies. But what Prime1 is doing, it's something totally different. I don't think that other companies are really doing the same thing as Prime1. You know, I would never consider Prime1 the best company in the industry before. But now the more and more I see the pieces they're producing, the more I consider them the best. They might not be the best when it comes about dealing with the customers. They might not be the best in certain aspects. But when it comes about the art or what they showcase, many of these things are just things that they're showcasing. But what they showcase, it's just out of the, you know, out of this atmosphere. It is completely different, and it's changing the way we perceive these collectibles. So to me, that's just terrific. Well, guys, there you have it. I am amazed, with a total honesty, of Prime1 Studio. As a company, they give you the best of the best. I don't think that any other company in the market today can really achieve this level of greatness or quality as Prime1 is doing right now. Not even Sideshow, not even XM Studios. They're close. They're really close. I was XM Studio for a time. It was doing the best. You know, they were at the top. But Prime1 has come really strong, and they have such variety of products, and the depictions are unmatched. You know, it's just the reality of it. That doesn't mean that this is a perfect company. Prime1 has a lot of issues to deal with. One of them is communication. They're not the best at it. At the same time, we need to keep in mind that Japanese see things totally different than Westerners. It seems in the Western world, we want constant communication with the producers. It's like we feel entitled to that communication. That's how we pretty much we do business. And sometimes more than we need to. The Japanese are perfectionists. You know, to them, it's the product really speaks volumes of what they offer. And that's how they communicate with you, through the products. And so they are really, I would say in some ways, overachievers. But, you know, and yeah, you know, they don't really do well with communication when it comes about really interacting with the fan base. But, you know, what can you say? When you're getting the best of the best, sometimes you can afford, you know, not to say much. And that to me, it's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I'm amazed again by this product. This is a fantastic representation of this character. It's unique, and if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, you're a hardcore fan, you need to pay attention to this piece. Definitely it's a must in your collection. But what do you think? Are you a fan of anything Prime1 is doing, or you are not happy about this piece? Or is there anything that you can add to whatever I said today? Let me know in the comments below. So once again, my friends, thanks for watching. God bless, take care, and I'll talk to you again. Bye-bye.